BYU has become Tulane. Jake Retzlaff, former BYU quarterback, the man who was suspended at his previous program for violating BYU's honor code. Presumably, uh, this was related to the allegations against him. Remember, he was accused of sexual assault, a very serious situation. For what it's worth, that situation, the charges ended up being dropped. So it was very messy. We talked about it at the time, but in order to clear his name, in order to defend himself publicly and in court, Jake Retzlaff had to admit to consensual sex. And in the process of admitting to consensual sex, he admitted to violating the BYU honor code. As a result, he was suspended. As a result, Jake himself chose to enter the transfer portal, and now he has found his next destination. Again, BYU. That's what they called him last year. They made merchandise over it. It was one of the coolest stories in all of college football. Now it's Tulane. It still works. Tulane has gotten, I think, a very talented football player. Cart, what's your reaction?
I'm a little bit I guess I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised because I thought that it would be a team that I think was a little bit more ready to compete, maybe. Or I don't know, like I heard some rumors about a school like Notre Dame possibly having an offer out there for him. I don't know, I guess, and I might have just been out of the loop. Were you caught off guard by it being Tulane? Or was that like an actual serious rumor that I just missed?
I gotta be honest, I didn't hear a rumor, but I'm not caught off guard by anything with Retzlaff's situation because I feel like it's very complicated in general. You know,
Yeah, I think it's fair to say. It's just I don't know. For some reason I thought maybe he would kind of take himself maybe to a bigger school, not to disrespect Tulane, which I think, Tulane was a good football team last year. They're going to compete. I think they're in the American Conference. They'll compete in that conference for sure. It's crazy that we're in the year 2025 and we're going to see a QB competition between Jake Retzlaff and Brendan Sullivan, who transferred from, I think, Northwestern or Iowa, one of those schools.
no
Um,
competition to be clear.
he's just better than
Yeah,
Sullivan.
The Bayou Jew is the starting quarterback here. I
Now that's the one.
I'm all the
That's
way in.
that's the one.
I no, listen, Retzlaff's really good. Like I feel like that's been lost in all of this, and it shouldn't be. I mean, Retzlaff had BYU on the precipice of the college football playoff last year. They went 11-2. He had incredible numbers. I think he threw 20 touchdowns. He's electric. He's a at times an unstoppable force of a quarterback in college football. I want to make this extremely clear. He's too good for Tulane. So kudos Tulane, like round of
It,
applause.
so that's another point I'd like to talk on. I mean, he's not even the best quarterback in his conference, probably.
Who is?
Probably Preston Stone.
Yeah, that's up for debate. Stone's really good, but I would argue Stone's also too good for his school, right? Like,
Is it fair to say that Tulane downgraded at quarterback?
no, it's not. I think Retzlaff's
Ooh,
an upgrade from Mensa, and I really like Mensa.
I disagree. I think man, I think the Retzlaff thing has gone a bit too far.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2K Labs or maybe college football labs because the people behind 2K Labs have just built something awesome. CFBLabs.com has everything you need to play college football 26 even better. Cart, you've been playing the game, right?
I have been, but I'm behind the eight ball, Gregory. There's a lot of people out there who got a little bit of edge on me, but the good folks over at 2K Labs got me covered. They got the playbooks I need, the plays, the head-to-head coaches, knowing some teams. Obviously, way too many college football teams. I need the inside edge here, and they got all different types of things to help me get that edge.
Yeah, I jumped in and started playing Road to Glory over the weekend, and I ended up like a two-star recruit that did not get one snap in season one because I chose the wrong school with the wrong roster that was way too loaded. Had I known that CFBLabs.com exists, I would have made a much more wise decision in my Road to Glory mode. They've got teams, playbooks, coaches, team comparison tools. You can literally see every single play in the game, every player in the game, their rating, what they're good at, all in one consolidated place online to help you make the right choices and win more games in college football 26. CFBLabs.com. Go check it out. You don't attribute much of BYU's success last year to Retzlaff?
I do, but like I feel like Retzlaff is looked in this lens as like one of the top tier quarterbacks in college football, like
Oh, I don't
could
think so.
compete. I feel like some view him as
If he
such though.
was a better program than Tulane would have rolled the dice here. And for what it's
Yeah.
worth, from what I've heard, I feel like a big part of this was that no school wanted to quote unquote take the risk of bringing in a quarterback that is going through or just got through the situation Retzlaff did, right? There's still like the connotation of him being associated with a sexual assault charge, which is crazy. Um, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say it's crazy. I don't know the details. I just know the charges were dropped and he's out because of an honor code at BYU. Listen, the humor part of this is just like culturally, is there a bigger difference in America than BYU's honor code culture with New Orleans and
Get this guy
Tulane?
going from Pro Road to Bourbon Street is crazy.
I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. But I think, look, if say we could wipe all of this clean, memory erase anything that happened with the honor code and the charges against him, um, I think Retzlaff is like pretty clearly a top 10 to 15 quarterback in the country. Like, I think he should be starting in a big time power conference, big program. I mean, there are a lot of good teams without good quarterbacks. Peyton Thorne started last year. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. And you might be right, but just calling him a top 15, he was kind of maybe I'm holding a little bit too much stock on how he ended the year. But dog, he was killing me towards the end of the year.
yeah, I guess. I mean, I
Dog,
look,
I'm talking about in his last 5 games. This is 5 games. He threw more interceptions than touchdowns.
I mean, the season went south for BYU for sure. But I also think he's a guy that, like, when they get behind, he's forcing throws. Like, he's a gamer a little bit. He's not exactly
Yeah, I mean,
protecting his efficiency, trying to lead comebacks and get them to the playoff.
yeah. I guess that's fair. I don't know. He just it's too far for me. But I get what you're saying, though. I mean, if you need a quarterback, also it's Tulane, and who cares? I guess it's Tulane. Like you do this if you're them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tapped into Tulane. He's gonna look great in the baby blue unis this year. You really think Mensa's better?
Yes.
He's at Duke, man. Like, he didn't go to Georgia. He's not some incredible talent. Mensa had some crazy mistakes last year when I watched Tulane. I was betting Tulane every game early in the season. He was erratic.
So I mean, true freshman. So did Retzlaff, though. Like Retzlaff threw like what, 15 interceptions last year?
Yeah, let's do a little stat comparison. How about that?
Yeah. Mensa was pretty good in that in the towards the end of the season too. I don't know. Maybe it's just like younger too, like a little bit more like ooh, shiny new toy.
Didn't I called him Nathan Mensa. It's Darian Mensa, genius.
Nathan Mensa was the center for San Diego State.
Yeah, that's ridiculous by me. Excuse me. Yeah, only 6 picks for Darian last year. That's fair. I would have bet it was 12. I feel like he was
Yeah,
all over the
well,
place.
that's what you should have guessed for Retzlaff. Retzlaff threw 12.
Well, on 100 more attempts in a better conference.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll see. You are on record. Darian Mensa will be better at Duke this year than Jake Retzlaff at Tulane.
Yeah, can I take it a step further?
I don't like this, but sure.
I think Retzlaff is just kind of bad.
This is not where I thought you were going. I got nothing for this. Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay for Tulane. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if he loses that job at some point in the year for just turning the ball over and making too many mistakes.
Okay. Is there any world that BYU has better quarterback play than Tulane next year?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Actually, maybe big Bachmeyer guy.
You think Tiger Bachmeier is going to be better than Jake Retzlaff?
I mean, say that name to yourself.
Yeah, I got nothing here. I got nothing here. I'm gonna side with the Bayou Jew. He's one of the only people on earth that could get me to go back to New Orleans.